Oh, kind of. By now I think
You're
I am.
our
Long-term.
young friend.
Long-term friend. How's that? Okay.
I'm going to use that.
Wilmer Valderrama, co-starring in Minority Report. Remember the Steven Spielberg movie? Well, it's a new Fox series. It's based in the future about police who try to identify and eliminate the criminals before they can commit their crimes.
Do not move. Drop your weapon!
Peekaboo.
Vega, stand down.
Let's face it, Will. You're not a closer.
You have no idea.
What are you talking about?
No.
I would have closed them differently, but okay.
That's really, it's like so serious, but there's
How much of that was actually going on when you were standing there?
How much what?
How much of that was going on?
I mean, pretty much all of it, except those sparklers that you see raining from the sky. They were super loud, so we had to kind of yell over it, and then we had to go back and do ADR, which is basically you go in a booth and you kind of just loop your lines over the the image because it was just so loud that day.
And some people are better at looping than others.
Oh yeah,
it's a talent.
That is straight up a talent. You have to actually, you have to like 2 or 3 months after the performance, you have to remember exactly what you did that day.
Yeah.
And then you got to get back in that place, and then on top of that, you have to loop it and make sure that you match your lips. Sometimes you did it slower, sometimes you did it more, faster. But eventually they make it work.
The good thing about those days, though, is you can show up in your pajamas. So like there's that anyway.
Yeah.
So new shows are very difficult, as you know, to have a successful series and all that. With this, Minority Report was such a popular film,
right,
and it already has those followers. So there's a little bit of an expectation here for those big fans. Do you feel that?
It's interesting. When we found out first, this was like a top secret project when it was being developed. And Steven Spielberg, this is his first film to ever come to television. So so there's like an extra little layer of pressure, to adapt it. But he put together the most incredible team, from Kevin Falls to Max Bornstein to the amazing directors like Mark Mylod and Greg Beeman. We have such an amazing team that really is doing, exactly what it takes to bring this to life.
Yeah.
And the man himself is really executive producing this. He handpicked all the actors
So he's really involved.
Super involved.
So in the movie, it's about pre-crime. You stop people before they commit the crimes. Now it's years later, and things have changed a little bit.
Yeah, pre-crime is abolished. Pre-crime doesn't exist anymore. And at this point, we have to go back to kind of conventional ways of solving crimes and just kind of picking up the messes, as we say on the show. And all of a sudden, one of the 3 precogs are now living in witness protection programs, and one of them keeps getting premonitions that, obviously are predictions. And he looks for the help of Detective Vega, played by Megan Good, who's fantastic. And Stark Sands plays Dash. And he kind of looks for her help, to kind of solve these cases. They create a subliminal kind of partnership where he provides the clues and she goes and captures the bad guy before he commits the crime. And I play Lieutenant Will Blake, who's the boss of the precinct and used to be a partner to Detective Vega. May or may not have had something in the past with her, so it makes it even more unique of a relationship, because now I'm kind of overseeing the precinct and her division. But it's really fun, because now eventually what happens when we may or may not find out that her informant is an actual precog, and things get very complicated.
And being a precog was good before, but bad now.
Yes, yeah, it's outlawed, it's illegal, and they maybe even consider a weapon.
All right, Minority Report premieres Monday night, 9 o'clock on Fox. Kiddo.
So nice to see you.
Good to see you.